So you saying that there will be another fight before this year is up?
Yeah. It's not only just a regular fight, I'm going to take another belt. So imagine it being my second fight at cruiserweight, and I'd be winning 3 belts, or I had 3 titles.
You know, and oh, it's good, you know, and that's a massive fight. So fuck, let's get it on, Benavidez, bro. Let's go. I don't know. We just got an announcement coming today, so
okay. Keeping it a little secret, but you do have an opponent now. You have a date
this weekend. What makes you believe you are ready to make that jump at this point in your career?
You know, just because I'm ready for this. I've been calling the biggest and best fights because I know I'm 100% ready in my heart, titles. So I'm just really happy to be here in this opportunity to be able to perform at the highest level in front of my fans. Cruiserweight division, because I had all these people ducking me. I was supposed to fight Dimitri Bivol for all the world titles at 175.
The boxing world may be approaching one of its biggest moments in recent memory. Reports now suggest that David Benavidez and Jai Opetaia are moving closer to an undefeated world title unification clash, setting up a blockbuster showdown that has fans throughout the sport buzzing with anticipation.
Well, the fight week, I was telling them exactly what was going to happen. And in the fight, I did exactly what I said. So, you know, it's going to be a good conversation when they catch up. And I'm excited. It's the first time we actually do the big boy live where he's at.
What's up, brother? Welcome to the neighborhood. Hello.
And is this our first time, like, in the neighborhood, or am I tripping?
No, it's my first time being here.
Damn, David Benavidez, welcome to the neighborhood. So you saying that there will be another fight before this year is up?
Yeah. It's not only just a regular fight, I'm going to take another belt. So imagine it being my second fight at cruiserweight, and I'd be winning 3 belts, or I had.
Opetaia has never hidden his intentions. For several years, he has openly pursued this matchup, convinced he has earned the right to face Benavidez and finally prove who truly belongs at the very top of the division.
You know, and I've always chased it, so I'm not stopping now.
Who's the WBO? Is it Benavidez?
No, Ramirez. Ramirez and Benavidez will be fighting.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So the winner of that will be the hold of the WBC and WBO, is that
The
correct?
winner of that should fight me.
You're confident you can get that fight?
I don't see why not. You know what I mean? They want to call themselves the best cruiserweight. They got to.
According to Jai, the fight was postponed because Benavidez decided to follow different opportunities instead of making this matchup happen earlier. Now, he believes the promoters have no option but to make the fight official, insisting he is the only opponent capable of pushing the Mexican star to his absolute limit.
You know, it's the people outside of the ring, I believe. You know, there is some fighters that trying to blame it on that and take the easier routes to get to where they want to go. You know what I mean? They see a hard fight, so they sort of go around it and then try and get to where they want to go. But you know, that's fucking pussy shit. But I feel like promoters, you know, and not working together, and you know, who wants to sort of put their banners on this or that. Like, to be honest, bro, I'm not 100% sure. But I know it's just silly stuff that can just be worked out, but they're just the business.
This is precisely the type of super fight boxing fans have been demanding. Even Dana White has hinted that an official announcement could come before the end of the year, potentially delivering one of the biggest surprises the sport has witnessed in a very long time.
I just want to get all of our shit together, I guess I would call it, and then I mean, as we start rolling out, I mean, just the deals that we have already that the world doesn't know about. I think that at the end of 26, you know, people are going to look at it and go, holy shit, look what these guys did in
Opetaia is certainly not the only fighter pursuing an opportunity against David Benavidez. Ben Whitaker has also entered the conversation, making it clear that he wants his chance as well. The British contender emphasized that he currently holds the number 2 position in the WBC rankings, putting him in a strong spot for a future world title challenge. At the same time, he continues climbing the IBF rankings in pursuit of Dimitri Bivol. Whitaker believes the next decision belongs to Benavidez, saying he is completely ready to accept the fight whenever the opportunity finally arrives.
So I'm near enough there with him, and with the IBF for Bivol, I'm near enough there,
right.
Second too. So for me, you can't look too far ahead, but just this guy Saturday, we're near enough.
So you think like after Saturday all goes well, you're in those discussions?
100%.
I think people are kind of anxious to see those
a lot
fights,
of people
right?
are anxious, and I'm anxious myself. I want to be in those fights to prove how good I am. But at the end of the day, there is a process to this game.
Right.
So beat this guy Saturday, look good. We go back to the drawing board, and it's a good time to be a light heavyweight because you got so many names from top to
Although many praised Benavidez following his victory over Zurdo Ramirez, Whitaker was much less impressed. He argued that the win was nothing extraordinary and insisted that sparring sessions should never be compared to what happens under the bright lights on fight night. He also questioned whether moving back down in weight would be the right decision for Benavidez at this stage of his career. In Whitaker's view, whether the champion stays at cruiserweight or chooses another division, the main objective should simply be securing the biggest and most meaningful fights available.
Well against Zurdo.
No, I think the sparred each other before.
Yeah.
You're going to take that fight from David Benavidez. You kind of know you must have done something well in sparring, but sparring and fights are completely different. To go up there and perform the way he performed, it was good to see. And the ball's in his court to see what he wants to do. Now, does he come back down to light heavyweight? Does he stay at cruiserweight? It's exciting.
What do you think he does?
I don't know, because he did look comfortable there. He did look big, and to keep chopping down that weight,
yeah,
it is a big ask and a big task. But there's a lot of fights there for him at light heavyweight, and there's a lot of fights there for him at cruiserweight. So I suppose
Benavidez suddenly finds himself with plenty of options. His impressive cruiserweight debut against Zurdo sent a powerful message across the division and immediately caught the attention of potential opponents. At the same time, Opetaia has also been linked to a major showdown with Chris Billamsmith. However, analyst Simon Jordan has questioned Billamsmith's intentions. Jordan wonders whether Chris genuinely wants a difficult championship fight to strengthen his legacy or if he is simply chasing one final lucrative payday before retiring. It is a debate that many boxing fans are eager to see resolved as negotiations continue.
And he's looked so good. Everyone now is screaming Jai Benavidez or Benavidez Bivol. And
or him to come back down.
Or even for him to come back up. Or even Benavidez to go up one more to heavyweight. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but you feel like he could chin a few heavyweights.
I mean, you wonder where Chris can go. I mean, ultimately, you've just seen Benavidez take care of Zurdo Ramirez. You saw what Zurdo Ramirez did to Chris Billamsmith.
Yeah. Yes.
You look at Jai Opetaia, and as much as we like Chris and we want him to do well, it's a reach to suggest that given the performance he put in against Zurdo, I saw him against Masternek, he made hard work of Masternek but came through it, and we've seen what Masternek has done subsequently. But the bottom line is you look at Chris Billamsmith and say, what do you do? Where are you headed to?
Opetaia and Chris Billamsmith have exchanged words for quite some time, with both fighters expressing a desire to settle their rivalry inside the ring. However, once Sauerland Boxing became involved, the direction of the discussions changed completely. Attention shifted toward larger promotional plans centered around Benavidez, leaving other potential matchups on hold while everything develops. Reports suggest Benavidez is not entirely satisfied with the current promotional situation, and whether this highly anticipated fight happens now depends on both camps reaching an agreement that benefits everyone involved. Fans can only hope those negotiations produce a deal sooner rather than later.
Paycheck is, I don't know, because you've got this Zuffer situation. Benavidez has looked at Zuffer and gone, well, who cares about that, right?
Yeah.
So, and you make a case for Chris going against either one of those and go, it's a very hard night.
From their business model, though, Chris and Jai works for them. Because Chris is what is he, number 3, number 4 with a ring? Yeah. And obviously the ring holder
is... Jai
is...
Opetaia sitting in a studio a year ago saying that I will give you at the fight for nothing. But that was when Chris had a belt.
I was just about to say that, and that's when Jai had a belt.
Yeah.
So they both had belts. So it was Jai's dream at the time was undisputed, and he kept on screaming that and shouting that undisputed. Now all of a sudden he's been stripped of the IBF. Chris has lost his belt, as you mentioned, to Zurdo.
He's the ring.
People within Benavidez's camp have suggested that Opetaia's partnership with Zuffa Boxing could become an obstacle preventing the fight from taking place. Shakur Stevenson does not accept that explanation. He believes today's biggest boxing events are being organized through Turkey Alashik, with nearly every elite fighter appearing on those major cards, including Benavidez himself. Looking strictly at the matchup, Stevenson gives a clear edge to Benavidez. In his opinion, the American has already established himself among boxing's elite, while Opetaia still has more to prove before reaching that same level.
Like, him signing with Zuffa should stop the fight. I think we had a point in boxing where Turkey...
Yeah, they can fight on the Turk card.
...is the man, and I feel like Turkey is ahead of the Zuffa thing, so I don't feel like Benavidez done fought on Turkey cards already, so it ain't nothing really stopping that fight from happening. So
stylistically, how you see that fight going?
I got Benavidez.
Still?
I think Benavidez is a beast. I think you're gonna have to be on an elite level to even be in the ring.
This your chance to on Benavidez because he was throwing shade at you a little bit.
I mean, I think that's what social media make it.
Nah, that's
they make it like that, but I don't think he already done said.
It seemed like he was just talking.
Every time I see him, he tell me that I'm a great.
Stevenson continues standing firmly behind his belief that Opetaia does not possess what it takes to defeat Benavidez, despite many fans arguing that Jai has the power to score a knockout. Some observers questioned Opetaia's performance against Brandon Glanton after he appeared to slow down in the later rounds and failed to produce the dominant finish many expected. Stevenson believes that if Benavidez had been the one facing Glanton, the fight would have been finished well before the final bell. To him, that comparison clearly demonstrates the difference in both power and overall ability between the two champions.
Present some, some tools that can, you know what I'm saying, knock Benavidez off. He's an athletic guy.
But if he get tired, guys though, like guys that's big that can punch.
No, I'm not saying he's big. I'm saying athletic. He's athletic as well.
Let me ask you something. See, if he get tired against Benavidez like he did against Brandon Glenn, what do you think the outcome going?
Well, the man got tired of hitting a walking punching bag, man.
Right? Nigga, Benavidez would have got tired too, nigga.
No, he would not.
Brandon Glenn would just kept walking forward. Punching bag, bro.
Benavidez would have stopped him, got rid of him, bro. And I love Brandon as a.
Another opinion being discussed is that Opetaia could actually present a tougher challenge than David Morrell, who managed to give Benavidez several difficult moments. Supporters of that argument point toward Morrell's movement and ring IQ, qualities they believe also match Opetaia's style. Stevenson completely dismisses that comparison. He questions the level of opposition Opetaia has faced throughout his professional career and believes there simply are not enough elite names on his resume. Because of that, he feels placing Jai in the same discussion as Morrell gives him far more credit than he deserves.
Like David Benavidez do good with like Nick standing in front of him, and he had issues with David Morrell. I was telling Q, I see Jai Opetaia like a bigger version of David Morrell and slightly better. You know what I'm saying? And hit hard.
Better?
Jai Opetaia is slightly better than David Morrell.
Hell yeah, he better. Than that first. They only hit 11 fights when he fought him.
That's the thing where it's like when you lose in boxing, y'all kind of like
No, we not throwing
take
niggas
away from
that's my
how
guy.
good the guys is.
That's my guy.
Yeah. So how do what makes you think he's better? He didn't fight better competition. If we're gonna talk boxing, let's talk boxing.
Just the eye test.
The eye test. Oh my God, the eye test. The famous eye test, bro. The famous eye test.
Former two-division world champion Tim Bradley also believes there is a clear favorite if this fight is officially made. Bradley confidently predicts that Benavidez would hand Opetaia the first defeat of his professional career. He explained that Benavidez possesses a unique style capable of breaking through almost any defensive system. Bradley pointed to Benavidez's performance against David Morrell as evidence, noting that he successfully handled a dangerous southpaw known for speed and punching power. Since Opetaia also fights from a left-handed stance, Bradley expects Benavidez to overcome that challenge as well.
Jai Opetaia versus Benavidez, and people giving their opinion, talking about Jai Opetaia gonna beat Benavidez. Nope, I'm here to let y'all know he ain't gonna beat no damn Benavidez. Damn, Jai Opetaia couldn't even get this dude up out of there. Come on now, Benavidez would have served Buddy, man. What his name, Glanton? He would have served Glanton. He would have stopped him. Yeah, I understand the styles make fights. I get that. However, shit, man, Benavidez style break through anything, break through any style. Shit, he been in the ring with boxers. Shit, he was in there with Morrell that can punch, that can box, southpaw, just like Jai Morant, just like Jai.
Bradley also urged fans to take a closer look at Opetaia's recent performances. He specifically referenced the rematch against Mary's Bridis, arguing that Jai noticeably slowed during the later rounds despite facing the naturally smaller fighter. Benavidez, meanwhile, is known for carrying considerable size before making weight, meaning he could become an extremely powerful force at cruiserweight. Bradley expects him to maintain his trademark hand speed while adding even greater strength behind every punch. In his opinion, once Benavidez finishes his remaining business, Opetaia will ultimately become his next opponent.
Bradis, y'all ain't see that? Bro, the dude run out of juice. He run out of gas. Bradis a small dude. Shit, Benavidez, he trains at 200 pounds. And then he work his way down to 175 pounds. Shit, he still got that hand speed and quickness and probably got more pop on his shots at 200. At 200, 190. Shit, cruiserweight? He gonna be cold. He about to beat the shit out of, what that boy name is? Ramirez. He about to whoop Ramirez's ass. Yeah, Ramirez, he don't like that smoke like that. Benavidez about to get his ass now. And then after that, Jai Opetaia, he gonna get it too.
After listening to the opinions shared by Stevenson and Bradley, Benavidez's father also offered his thoughts. While he praised Opetaia for everything he has accomplished throughout his career, he firmly rejected the suggestion that the Australian is a better fighter than David Morrell. He pointed to what he believes are weaknesses in Jai's overall game, claiming the champion has been hurt too frequently during fights. He also criticized Opetaia's jab, defensive ability, body attack, and uppercuts. Despite raising those concerns, he still acknowledged that Jai remains a talented and respected competitor.
Does he have a good jab? Does he have a good body shot? Does he have a good uppercut? Does he have good defense? Does he have flurries? What is it that he has? He's just young and getting better and better and better. Now, does David have a good jab? Does David have a good right hand? Does David have good flurries? Does David go to the body? Does David has a good uppercuts? You know, does he have good defense? So how are you going to compare, bro? You know, to be honest, you know, it's just experience, you know, everything that David has gone through and getting better and better footwork. And
Benavidez's father firmly believes that if his son ever shares the ring with Opetaia, the fight will not last very long. He predicts David would overwhelm the Australian almost immediately before stopping him within the opening couple of rounds. In his opinion, Benavidez's experience against elite-level competition exists on an entirely different level, while Opetaia still has aspects of his game that require further development before facing an opponent of David's caliber.
now, is he doing the same improvements that David is, you know? Like I said, but I'm not saying, you know, it's going to be an easy fight. It's a tough fight. But David's going to beat him up, you know? So if I was his manager or trainer, of course I don't want to put him with the Mexican Monster right now. You know, I don't want to ruin him, you know, like other fighters, you know, that David has. That's it, no more. You know, if you look back at David's fighters, they were never the same. Starting with the last one, you know? So, I mean, his career is going to be over, and that's why he wants to do it. He wants to fight. But I think that the people...
That brings us to the conclusion of today's discussion. With respected boxing figures such as Shakur Stevenson, Tim Bradley, and Benavidez's father all picking David to win, the spotlight now shines directly on Jai Opetaia. Can the cruiserweight champion prove every doubter wrong, or will Benavidez show that he is simply too much for the entire division to handle? Let us know your prediction in the comments, and be sure to like this video and subscribe for more of the latest boxing news, analysis, and fighter updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.